One of the ways we free our minds is to look into what's happening, get to know the aggravations of our mind and body. So that's part of what meditation does. Not just calming, but actually getting really honest about what's going on inside and really facing it with openness and kindness and compassion. So, welcome to guided meditation. My name is Constance Casey, and I am broadcasting from the area of the Dakota and the Anishinaabe in Minnesota. My pronouns are she, her. So, I'll start with one ring of the bell here, and we'll end with 2 rings of the bell after the dedication. Let's go. So just finding a comfortable posture where you can settle in, either with eyes open or eyes closed. If you're feeling rather tired or you think you might get sleepy, it might help to keep your eyes open. You can just keep them slightly open and downcast in front of you and be aware of when they start to close and if you're going off into sleep. But if you're feeling quite alert, then it can be just fine to keep your eyes closed. So just breathing in a way that feels nourishing for you. Checking in with your body and with your mind. Is there anything you're in denial about? Anything that you're pushing away from experience right here? Sometimes we feel a little tentative in our process of coming into the practice because we're denying the importance of it. So just check in with yourself. Bringing your attention into the center of your meditation object. Just being honest about how you're attending to the breath. Sometimes the judging mind can slip in there, and it's good for us to notice that. The judging mind will actually circle around and separate us from our meditation object so that it's harder to connect with the breath. And so we can be honest about the judging mind that could be here, and we can turn and transform that judging mind into a noticing mind, noticing with kindness, compassion, and interest in what's happening. Just being aware of any way in which you're working with your practice and noticing the breath is a form of control. And we need to notice whether we're getting in there too tight, trying to get a little bit pushy, or trying to relinquish something difficult in a way that isn't working. And so we can adapt and change our approach. breathing in a way that feels nourishing. Letting yourself receive the breath. You may even be able to let go of some control by being breathed. Surrendering some of the demanding mind. Now there are things around you that can be beneficial, like the sound of my voice. You could just notice hearing. It may be beneficial to you, or you can just let it recede into the background and put your own experience in the foreground. There may be some sounds in your own environment that you can just notice as hearing temporarily, and then move back to the breath. The foundation of the practice is kindness. So any movement, any changes, you can just perhaps just touch your heart and just let yourself go. This is a kind moment. I choose kindness. I choose openness and I choose kindness. It's foundational. Just staying with this breath is finding the middle way right here and now. Sometimes dualistic thinking can come into our practice while we're judging our breath and our experience as right or wrong, good or bad. We can just notice that kind of thinking and gently relinquish it to just really be present and feel what's happening. And you can relinquish just like you would wipe a bowl and you would set it in the cupboard. You just set it aside. Just set aside that kind of thinking intentionally, not forcefully, but just this isn't the focus. The focus is kindness and noticing the center of this breath. Perhaps just feeling the weight of sitting and toggling between that and the breath. It helps to ground the mind and body. Just being gently honest about your practice is really the core of practice as well. You can just review any qualities that are present, feeling, tone, pleasant, unpleasant, neutral. Any unwholesome qualities or wholesome qualities that are arising, that are beneficial. You can actually let those spread in and through the breath and the body, really permeating your cells and your circulatory system with a sense of your goodness. And even with external referencing, you can notice there might be something in the mind that's now anticipating and working with time. Is it almost over? How long? How much longer? You can actually stay with the sensations of anticipation. It's actually really sharpening your practice to stay with that and any toggling desires toward the end of the sit. So just being with what is, continuing to stay with it through my dedication. May we each understand the importance of our lives and our breath, meeting inevitable difficulties throughout the day with more patience, kindness, and understanding and honesty of any denial, illusion of control, external referencing, or dualistic thinking. And in so doing, we can cultivate our inner wisdom, self-respect, and compassion to serve as sources of healing in our troubled world. And in so doing, may we each free our minds and hearts and bodies to awaken further each day.